Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is no, is it Thursday? It's Thursday. You know what that means. It's Friday Eve. Welcome to a car conversation with Candy and Kev.
I'm your boy Kev.
And hey, I'm Candy.
Good morning, everybody. And as you know, my wife has a particular thing that she does every morning.
So we're gonna go ahead and ask you to hit that share button. I'm gonna get me a jingle one of these days. Hit that share button. And I'm not gonna ask you to do anything that I wouldn't do. So guess what? As you're hitting that share button, I'm gonna go ahead and hit that share button as well. Come on, y'all, hit that share button. Kevin, you over there hitting your share button? Oh, Kevin's over there hitting his share button. I'm hitting my share button. Everybody hits that share button. We have some news today. We have some updates today. We just had some good talk today.
Yes, thank you for everyone that sent their congratulations on our new granddaughter, Emery's journey. She's healthy. She's doing well. Our parents are doing very good. My son is now dealing with fatherhood on a whole nother level again. So you guys, thank you for your love and support. Definitely, my daughter posted something this morning to us where it was her sister, Jordan. We call her Precious Plum. Had dropped her pacifier as a gift, like, here you go to my sister. Like, it was something really cute. So listen.
Who?
To Jordan dropped her pacifier to
Emery. So it was like,
go, sis.
And did they catch it on the other side? Oh, they should have did that. Like, when you like drop and then catch. Oh, they gotta do that.
They didn't do that, baby. But yeah, so we are grandparents, y'all. We have 2 granddaughters and we have 1 grandson. And
it's official.
It's official. Y'all.
It is official.
We realize now we're starting to use stuff like Geritol.
No, I'm not using Geritol. I've rebuked the Geritol spirit in the name of Christ our Lord.
Candy, you've been.
I don't use Geritol.
She got some old quirks though. She got some old quirks. Like.
But before we go any further, yes. So welcome Emery Journey into our family, and so we can't wait to have her on the show.
Yes.
Before we get into it a little bit further, we're going to do what we always do. As you know, since we've been doing the Stay Home Edition, we're trying to do our part to help some of these small businesses with what, stay open, stay in business. We have a lot of friends who are small business owners. And today I would like to just show you this jewelry that I'm wearing. This is handcrafted jewelry that I'm wearing. Hopefully you can get a good look at that. So it's the bracelet piece and also the ring, the matching ring. So Kevin, where's the So you can find pieces, these handcrafted pieces, and so much more on Elements Designed on Instagram. You can also find him on Etsy under the name Omazi on Etsy. So go ahead and, if you can, support him. Beautiful handcrafted pieces. I have this gorgeous raw amethyst necklace that maybe I'll wear on another episode. And every time I wear it, I get so many compliments. And I remember when I first met him at an event I attended in Atlanta. He's based in Georgia. He said, "This is the original bling bling." So so go ahead and check him out. This piece. Now I may have to take this off today if it's hitting on my tables, because my producer over here already said, now that can't be clanging on my table today
because it'll pick up
getting on the noise. But go ahead and check him out if you can and will.
Want to give a really, really special prayer out to my cousin, Miss Shelley. She's a faithful watcher, faithful supporter. She posted some information today about her husband not doing too good. Was sick, and someone that might have tested positive for corona did come to their house, and now it's at their house. So we want to keep them in special prayer. We love you. We're praying for you, sis, and definitely call us if you need us. We'll pick up the phone, but we're not coming past.
And these are some of just the reasons why the doctors are talking a lot about people who are asymptomatic. They may not be showing symptoms, but they may be carriers and passing the virus on to someone else unknowingly. Mm. So that's why it's important right now to do as much social distancing as possible, even with your loved ones. I know for many it's very hard not to be able to see your loved ones, your parents, your siblings, if you're a grandparent, your grandkids and things of that nature. But it's so important to, as much as we can, socially distance ourselves. I got there was another tip going around on a commercial, and I never really thought about that. But it's a good tip. In the beginning, when we first went for our essentials shopping, Kevin and I would go together because, we were getting a lot of items. But ever since then, Kevin usually goes by himself to the store. And that is one of the things that I guess the union president of the people who work in like grocery stores and things like that, he got on and says, listen, we're doing our part to make sure that you have the items that you need in the stores. Help us by only sending one person to do your grocery shopping. And that's a big help to them. And I never really thought about that. So I'm glad that we were actually following that and helping them, those essential workers, those grocery store workers, and the stores that are, those other types of stores that are staying open.
I thought she was just trying to kill me, y'all. I was just
I'm trying to help.
Yeah, I was like,
trying to help.
Sending me out here with all these underlying medical conditions I got.
Do you want me to go out instead?
Yeah, that'll be good. You can go out today.
I don't want to.
Need something. So listen, I gotta give. I'm digging the hair wrap, Candy. It's very sexy. I'm definitely like people. This is not her scarf that she sleeps in. I'm definitely digging the. I don't know what to call it, but I'm definitely digging it.
Yesterday, this is something fun that you can do with your friends. There is I have a group of work friends, and there's one of our work friends who she wears head wraps all the time, and they're so beautiful, and they're very becoming on her. And at work, everybody has like their coffee break or the water cooler break or their lunch break. And so on our coffee break, our lunch break, we all got on Marco Polo. That's another app if you are not familiar with it, but I'm gonna make sure I tag her in today's show because she gave myself and another coworker a head wrap tutorial. I never knew how to wrap my hair, so she gave, in a ornate way, and so a simple but ornate way, and so she gave us head wrap tutorials, and so it was me and another one of my best friends in the world, Evelyn. Now here's the thing, she's Boricua. My Evelyn she's Puerto Rican, and she got it before me, so I was like, oh no, I have got to. If my Boricua friend can do this, I can do this too. So shout out to you, Linda. I hope I did it. I mean, Kevin would be the first one to be like, take that off.
I sure will, man. And this is all her hair, y'all. It ain't like she's hiding a track under here, nothing like that. This is all her. So yeah, shout out. You look. I'm thinking the look. With the lipstick on from yesterday, you might mess around and make me.
Well, actually, so funny. Today I'm wearing the lipstick, the lip gloss from the line that I wore yesterday, the lip gloss. So shout out to all these, to everybody finding a way. So that's how we spend our social coffee break with my co-workers, staying in touch with one another, and it's very important. Kevin yesterday got a chance to stay in touch with some of his co-workers, and so
former co-workers. There was a lot of our former
co-workers got together.
We had what's called they call it. They used to do something where they would have a happy hour. like former co-workers would get together with some of the current co-workers just to catch up, see how everybody was doing. And we actually had on one yesterday, virtual one, and it was great. It was good to see people, see some different faces, have some different conversations. Also, even was able to get some information on a place that might
job leads.
Yeah, job leads. So it was a great opportunity to catch up. Those former
employees. Oh, correction. We had to do a correction. Shelly said no one brought it to their house. They work in healthcare. So the story that we were reporting before,
okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah. So no one brought it to the house. Her that was our cousin Shelly got on with the story that we were talking about earlier with Kevin's cousin. They work in healthcare. So we want to make sure that we get stories correct.
Gotcha,
but go ahead. So it's very important to try to stay connected with your
I was gonna finish that.
Your coworkers. I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was going to say. I was something.
Oh, job leads. Oh
yeah. So it was great. We had a great time. So shout out to all of my former co-workers at Global Fit. Miss you guys. Definitely enjoyed it yesterday, and we have it set up for the month of May as well. So that's something that you like utilize this time to definitely use social media, Zooms, and all of that. Because one of my co-workers, he refused to get on Zoom because he swears it's going to hack his computer.
That's like Sean.
It is. It's definitely my co-worker Sean. So I was like, come on, Sean, get on here, man. He refused to download it. But it was definitely a great experience. We've done it with family members. We've done it with co-workers. We've done it with just friends. The other day, a friend of ours, shout out to Kat, happy birthday to you.
I think she's watching. She just celebrated her birthday.
Yes, and they did a karaoke Zoom night. And it was fun. I jumped on for just a few seconds to because I am still the karaoke king. Y'all can vote for me.
He would not let me use his microphone. He's so petty.
Yeah, you ain't gonna talk about my microphone and then want to use it. You might have sabotaged it. So you can definitely take the time to utilize this time to reconnect with people. Take advantage of technology. It's a great way to still stay connected, especially those that are home alone that might not have any entertainment. Or they're finding themselves getting bored. Before you go out and do crazy stuff like in Chicago with the people that had the party with 1,000 people, and in Atlanta where they were all hanging out, use Zoom, use Skype, use Facebook even enhanced where they'll have a Zoom-like feature. So it's ways to connect with people and still social distance. So let's be smart, guys.
I just remember, did you text Pastor? Tag Pastor Jeff?
I can't tag anybody.
Oh, okay. So, I'm sorry. So, we are. So, shout out to Linda. I'm sorry, I got distracted, y'all. Shout out to Linda for the hair wrap. But it's good with the it's good to stay connected, even with the coworkers that you usually would connect with. There's ways to stay connected with them as well on social media. So that's how we did our lunch break yesterday, doing head wraps, and I think turned out pretty well. So I wanted to also give an update. If you remember, in the first or second week when we came back to the show, we were talking about a World War II veteran living in the UK who wanted to do his part. He wanted to do 100 laps in his backyard in the UK by his 100th birthday. And he was hoping to raise $1,000 to donate all of that money to the frontline workers in the UK. Well, guess what? Today is his birthday. Today he officially made it to 100 years old. Shout out to you, Captain Tom Moore in the UK. 100 years old. He did 100 laps in his backyard. Again, he was hoping to raise $1,000 that he would donate to frontline workers. But guys, he surpassed his goal. He really surpassed his goal. He reached $38 million in donations, Kevin. $38 million.
I start walking.
That he then donated to the frontline workers in the UK. And to celebrate his birthday, the people in the UK celebrating his birthday and his efforts, not just in the UK, all over the world. This young man of 100 years old received $125,000 125,000 birthday cards in the mail.
Wow.
125,000 birthday cards he received in the mail. So I think that is pretty awesome.
Pretty dope.
He received wishes from Prince William and his wife. You know, Harry and Meghan, they, you know, they're not there right now. We hold it up for you, Harry and Meghan.
But they're in the States now, right?
Yeah.
Listen, don't they?
But no, they are getting dragged, Kevin. They are getting dragged, but we hold it down for
life.
you.
Like,
Doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
But the last piece of this story, like I told you, he was a captain in World War II. The Prime Minister and the Queen Mum have elevated him on his 100th birthday to Colonel. Or corporal.
Wow.
Colonel. So he's an honorary colonel celebrating his 100th birthday today.
Happy birthday, sir. I would be really irritated all them cards, though.
So they had to actually begin diverting the cards to, because, you know, the schools are shut down. Mm-hmm. They diverted the cards to a local elementary school right down the street from his home. They spread the cards out in the gymnasium area. Mm-hmm. It covered the entire floor of the gymnasium area. They have them on display. 125,000. So, Kevin, I'm going to need you to get to... Your birthday is June 2nd. I'm going to need you to get to walking, Kev.
We're going to raise $5.
We're going to raise $5 for our frontline workers, and we'll donate all the funds.
The whole $5.
The whole $5 is coming to the front line workers.
$5 foot long on Kev.
At least get them $5. Add the $5 to it.
So shout out to NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. Now, I don't know whether I want to say congratulations or should I say, well, you
should have.
You could, brother. like, you know, he donated his whole year's salary. He forego. What's the word I want to call it?
Roger Goodell elected to forego his salary for this year.
I needed the word there. That's all I needed.
Roger Goodell elected to forego his salary this year.
He gave up his pay for a whole year of $40 million. Roger Goodell is the NFL commissioner. He's also one of the highest paid commissioners in sports altogether.
He is also the one that's behind Kaepernick not being able to be in the NFL, but that's neither here nor there.
So that story just turned left. So Roger Goodell, maybe
hold it down for you, Cap. I'm holding.
Well, maybe you should have gave it back. You get $40 million in. It ain't like you're gonna miss it. Like, well, no, I guess if you get $40 million, you didn't. The one thing you
because he got $40 million last year and the year before.
But this is the thing: when you get $40 million a year, it means you can spend.
That man ain't hurting for nothing.
What I'm saying is your expenses are a little bit. We always
Where's
assume.
Cap?
No, but listen, we always assume. This is the one thing I realized.
I'm assuming that Cap should be
people
back
assume
on.
that because a person gets a high salary, that they don't have higher bills. They sent to, and we've learned this in the past. Mm-hmm. When you make more, you tend to spend more.
And I want Cap to be able to make more. Hold it down for you, Cap.
You know, speculations of Cap is coming back.
Okay, so, well, we need to turn those speculations to realizations. Hold it down for you, Cap.
So Cap, you know, she if you're not an Eagle, she gonna boo you anyway.
I care about the Eagles.
He's coming to Dallas.
And Cap, make wise choices. Make wise choices.
He's coming to Dallas.
No, make wise choices.
So how you gonna handle that, Candy? How you gonna handle that?
Cap, make wise choices. Come on over to Philly.
So speaking of working out, football, and all that good stuff.
Before we segue into the workout, let's talk about another celebrity. Got this story. Mm-hmm. This is going to segue right into the wrong way and the right way. But let's talk about the wrong way. So as you know, Britney Spears, she's using she's quarantining by herself, and she's so upset because she can't be with her boyfriend at this time, and so she's been on Instagram doing her workouts and all these things. Well, guess what? She accidentally burned down her home gym. Working out. She did not have to call the fire department or anything. Apparently she put the fire out herself.
So it didn't burn down.
No, the report is that she burned it down. So maybe it's just unusable right now, but the report is that it's burnt down, is what she said. And this happened because she had lighted candles in the home gym while she was doing yoga and things like that.
She was hitting that pie.
No, Kevin.
She was hitting that ooh-wee.
Kevin. So anyway, she brought her workout into her home. So now, first world problems. She can't work out in her home gym in the other building on her compound. So she had to bring her workout into her house. First world problems.
So before you guys please don't leave till before the end of the show. We have a special musical guest by none other than Mrs. Lady Genius, Briana Bervine. So stay tuned for that special performance by her. This is the daughter of none other than our good brother Pastor Suge Knight, Jeffrey Lewis. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
So Brittany was showing you how not to stay well and healthy at home, burning down your home gym. But we have our special guest today, Bernai Brown-Holman, she is Miss Go Strong Fitness herself, and she's going to give us some tips on how to stay well and healthy during this quarantine.
The Candy and Kev Show. Thank you so much for having me on. I am super excited to join you for the car conversations at home. So my name is Bernai Holman. I am from Go Strong Fitness, and I am here to give you some tips on how to stay in shape while you are home. So a lot of us are at home, of course, and thank you for all of the essential workers who are still going out there paving the way and really making sure that we all are staying safe. So God bless you, and we hope that you all stay healthy out there. So we are home, of course, and most of the time our biggest complaint is that we don't have enough time to fit in our fitness. That is not really the case right now, so we really should be putting our fitness and our health into full gear. So I want to give you some tips to help you do that. Number one, make sure that you are scheduling your time to a T. Now, of course, you will get extra rest during this time, but you also want to make sure that you are planning time to grocery shop. You're planning time to also make sure that you are cooking, and you want to have time to work out. So make sure that you put that into your weekly schedule on Sunday night before Monday rolls around and you're, rolling out the bed at 10 o'clock, okay? So make sure that you set that time in there. 30 to 60 minutes a day will be really, really good, even if it's just a walk around the park or going up the steps 20 times, whatever it is. You can even join me on Saturdays at 9:30 for free boot camp on Facebook Live, okay? The next thing that I want to talk about is making sure that you work out. Get your bodies moving. You need to make sure that you are working out on a daily basis. And when I say daily basis, I don't mean that you are exerting so much energy every single day, but I want you to move every day. Even if it's, like I said, going outside or when you're cleaning the house, pumping up that music and working a little harder, make sure that you're getting that heart rate up on a daily basis. And make it fun. Have a Zoom call, work out with friends. Make sure that you have an accountability partner as well. That really helps during this time, because when you fall off, they'll be able to say, hey girl, or yo dude, you need to make sure you get your workout in, okay? We don't want to come out of this thing with the COVID-15, okay? With an extra 15 around in some areas that it's not supposed to be around, okay? So make sure that you're getting in your workouts. The other thing is, when you go to the grocery store, make sure that you're shopping for whole foods. You should be shopping primarily around the perimeter of the store, excluding the bakery portion of the store, okay? So make sure that you're getting your fresh produce, make sure that you're getting your fish and your proteins and all of that dairy stuff. So make sure that you have that inside of your house, more so than the packaged items, because it's going to be filled with stuff that is not so good for you. So shop the perimeter of the store, fill your cabinets and your refrigerator with whole foods, and make sure that you are ready and you have those foods accessible for you, okay? Accessible to you. So the less junk that you have in the house, the less junk that you are going to need, and the less junk that you're going to intake. So that's a big tip. And make sure that you keep those treats at bay, okay? The ice creams, the cookies, all of that stuff, leave it at the store or leave it for a special occasion and leave it at that, okay? If it's not there, you're not going to go for it all the time. Something else that you can do is clean out your pantries. During this time, clean out your pantries and make sure that you're conscious about what you fill it up with. The last tip is to have some ready meals. So I packed this earlier today so I can show you, but I shredded some carrots, I have some cucumbers, some mushrooms, some tomatoes, and some peppers, whatever your favorite veggies or fruits are, go ahead and pack them so that they're ready for you. I also have kale and lettuce in the refrigerator, and I can go ahead and make a salad whenever I want to, or I can just eat these raw as vegetables. So nature is already prepared fruits and vegetables for you. You don't have to do a lot for that, but making sure that your foods are already ready will definitely make this journey easy. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Living healthy during quarantine in the house. You can do it. I believe in you. Make sure that you join me for boot camp on Saturday at 9:30, and I would love for you to join my Facebook group because we're starting a 30-day challenge. We are going to pray and slay and work to get these goals under control, okay? So we are going to crush these goals during the quarantine, and we're going to do it together. So I hope that you join me. I will put the link down below. Thank you, Candy and Kev. I'll see you next time.
All right, I gotta tell y'all, that's another one I run to. It is something about that song, All I Do Is Win. When I hear that song, even one time Kevin was listening to my run list playlist when he was working out, and that song will get you going.
It definitely is a hype song. It's a great workout song. You guys know I always keep it 100. I'm a walker. I'm not a runner. But this particular song happened to come on, and I felt my legs started to move a little faster. And the next thing I know, I was almost running, y'all. I said, oh, legs, slow down now.
So shout out to you, Bernai Brown-Holman. Thank you for those. And I like that she gave. Although, okay, everybody, you need to know she was a competition winning. What is it? Not body.
No, what is it?
It's not bodybuilding. Like when they show their physique and everything like that. Yeah. This woman won competition, so she could have went gave you, tips that we would have sat down like, Bernai, ain't nobody doing that but you, girl. I am not deadlifting my husband. But what I love about the tips that she gave us all tips that we can all use and put into action, even as early as today, even as early as this weekend when we do our shopping. So, yes. So today I'm going to start out with deadlifting Kevin.
Yes. So closing out our show today is a young lady that's very, very dear to us. We watched her get married. We watched her.
Well, we didn't watch her get married because we weren't invited to the wedding. Invited.
Shout out to my boy Ali.
No, he didn't invite us to the wedding either.
He didn't invite us, so
So we had heard that they got married.
Exactly. But we're excited to have her on. Her father is none other than Pastor Jeffrey Lewis, a great man of God. We love him. We love him and his family. So we're going to have her close out our show with the song that she did.
But before we go, don't forget to check out Element Designs. I'm messing up his stuff. Element Designs on Instagram for some of his jewelry, his handcrafted jewelry. You can also check him out on Omazi, on Etsy. Thank you. This has been a car conversation with Candy and Kev. Stay tuned for Miss Briana.
God of Abraham, God of covenant and faithful promises. Time and is what he said. Though the storms may come and the winds may blow, I'll remain steadfast and let my heart learn when you speak a word, it will come to pass. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your